Hello and welcome to 8th grade math online in the Online Academy at North Hills. My name is Mr. Roth, and it's very important that you watch this entire video. This video is going to tell you what's important in the class and what's not important. You're not going to have to do everything that's written in the class, and I'm going to show you what those things are now. My online class might look a lot different than some of the other ones you're taking because I've hidden some of the things that you don't have to do. So listen very carefully and please watch this entire video. Okay? You're probably coming into a home page something like this. All right? Important things to notice over here. My grades is where you find your grade that's being calculated in Blackboard by the Blackboard course. Okay. I also will update it once you complete your unit. When I give you a certain date to complete a certain unit, after that date I will update Progress Book to reflect that grade. Contact the teacher. My email is in there. And my office hours on the computer are Mondays from 3 to 3:30. If something happens and you can't get a hold of me, again, always email me. My email's right there, and that's the best way to contact me if you have any questions or any problems. Okay. This video you can always watch again. It'll be located up here somewhere where it'll say course video. It's not there yet because I haven't made the video yet. So depending on when you start taking the course, if you're at the beginning of the semester, you're going to be starting in Unit 1. And I'm going to click into Unit 1 right now. If you are coming in halfway through or something like that, I might start you in Unit 2 or Unit 3, and I'll let you know where you're going to be starting. Okay? But these 4 units need to be completed by the end of the semester. So basically, each unit should take about 4.5 weeks. Okay? So this would be 4.5, 4.5, and so the first 9 weeks would be these first 2 units, and then 4.5, 4.5, the second 9 weeks would be these. And I'll give you specific dates as to when things are due. So here I am in Unit 1, and I have the introduction. I have unit vocabulary that you can just get an overview of the vocabulary that's in the unit. Then all of the lessons. Okay? At the end is the unit test. You can't forget to take the unit test. When you click into that folder, the unit test will be there. Okay? Don't take that until you've completed all the lessons in the unit. If I need to get back out of there, I'm just going to click back out to Unit 1, and let's take a look at what Lesson 1 should look like. It says, what are angle relationships? And I'm going to click into there. This is where you need to listen. So if you lost me already, if you're out of the room, come back in and listen. I am requiring you to do journals, but you do not have to do this part. You do not have to upload a digital image of your handwritten notes, okay? What I want you to do is click into the journal and make sure you answer this question and just type it in right where the journal is. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't need the digital image of your handwritten notes, okay? I'm eliminating that requirement, okay? So just answer this within the journal, okay? The total journal for the unit will be worth about 40 points. Most of the points in the lesson are contained in this thing right here, okay? So when you click into that, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get this message that an external tool has been opened in a new window. If that does not come up and you don't have a new tab up here, your pop-up blocker is probably turned on. So make sure that your pop-up blocker is turned off in your browser. I get this thing right here. Okay, you might not get it. Your lesson might pop right up, but I'm showing this to you because I want to let you know that you have unlimited attempts on anything that you do. You can do it as many times as you want in order to get the highest score possible. I will grade only the highest one. So if you get a 10 out of 18 and you don't like it, and you do it again and you get a 15 out of 18, it's going to take the 15. If you do it again and do worse, it's going to take the highest score. And this tells me how many times you've attempted the lesson and things like that. So don't be one of those people that just access the course and don't do anything, because this shows me how many times you're actually accessing the course and how long that you're in it. But your lesson is going to look like this. So think about it. There's really no excuse for not doing very, very well, because you have unlimited attempts, so there's no pressure. Your lesson's going to begin with a do you know, talking about what the journal question is. And I would do the journal after I do the lesson. So don't do the journal right away just because I talked about it right away. You're going to do that after you do the lesson. Okay? Getting started. And that is going to be sometimes a picture, sometimes just a little saying to get you thinking. And in here is lesson vocabulary. Lesson vocabulary is not worth points. You could just click into there and look at the vocabulary for that particular lesson, not just the entire unit, but this particular lesson. And it's just a good review for you. Again, nothing is in there is worth points on this first page. Now, clicking next page will get you to the next page, or clicking next up here will get you to the next page. Now, this second page sometimes takes a little bit of time to load. Okay, so you got to be patient because it's loading all of the videos. So this is where all your lesson content is. And you could see mine is even taking a minute here to load. But it will load. And here sometimes there's one video, sometimes there's two, sometimes there's three. That's where your lesson content is, down in here. Here it talks to you about note-taking. And you can get a note-taking guide here if you want to take notes during the videos. It's really what you should do. But again, you do not have to upload those to me in the journal. Those are for you to have, okay, for your own notes for when you're doing the problems. But this is where the teacher's going to be teaching you the lesson. Sometimes it's my voice, and sometimes it's another teacher's voice. Click Next. This is where the points are, okay? Now, there's an internet activity in which there's not, it's usually not worth points when you link out to the internet. It's just some practice stuff of matching angles. And once you've watched the videos, you should be able to do it. Here is where something is worth points. Here I'm clicking a pair of supplementary angles. So I need a pair of angles that add up to 180. So I know that 80, and I already clicked 90, and 80 plus 90 does not add up to 180, so I didn't get any points there. This is worth 6 points in your lesson, so it's worth something. Okay? Again, you can repeat the entire lesson if you don't like your score at the end. So sometimes there's one activity here, sometimes there's two. There's always an internet activity that links outside that isn't worth points, and then there should always be something that is. Okay, so I'm going to click to the next page. This is always where where your quiz is going to be. This is where your lesson quiz is going to be with the points. Okay? And that's what I want you to take. Right now, I am not requiring any assignments to download, but I could not take these out. So again, anything that says show all work, submit by saving, digitally photographing, scanning, you do not have to do this. It's going to be in there though because I had no control to take it out. I want you to take the lesson quiz and I want you to do the interactive activity on the previous page. That's where the points are. That was 6 points. This is 8, 10, 12, 16, 18 points for the whole lesson. Okay? So that's where your points are. This is not required. So if you're not listening to me anymore at this point, you're going to try to do this, and I'm going to say you don't have to do it. Okay? Very important. When you've completed the lesson, click Next. Okay? There's going to be a Finish button. Make sure you click Finish to submit your scores for this lesson. There's not for me because I'm a teacher. Okay? But there should be a Finish button there. And if there isn't, let me know. Okay, let me know. But if it says congratulations, you have finished the lessons, check it in your My Grades. Now keep in mind, I have a new tab opened up or a new window. I can go back to make sure by checking my grades to make sure that it was submitted. Okay? Any questions, you have to email me, let me know. I will be sending announcements through email, so make sure you check your email. I'll let you know about due dates for Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4. Okay? Looking forward to teaching the class. We should be able to get through all these 4 units by the end of the first semester. Again, let me know of any issues through email, and I'll do anything I can to help you.